Welcome to Matcha Ministry. We're thrilled to have you with us. Get ready for your sip of the day, a quick burst of encouragement to boost your daily walk with Christ. Our mission at Matcha Ministry is to provide busy Christian women with concise, impactful spiritual insights that fit perfectly into your hectic day. You're about to watch an inspiring excerpt from our full live Bible study. So grab your matcha, get comfortable, and let's dive into God's Word together for some powerful spiritual refreshment. Whatever God has for you, it is for you. People can't duplicate whatever God has called you to do. They can't steal anything that God has called you to do because the oil won't flow. Somebody put that in the comments. The oil won't flow. Whatever your assignment, whatever God has given you to do, there is oil for there. There is enablement for that. God has anointed you to do, and it won't flow on anybody else like it will flow on you. So you don't ever have to be jealous of anybody else's elevation. You don't ever have to be jealous of whatever is going on in another person's life. They're doing something like you want to do, doing something similar to what God has called you to do. The seat that God has for you has been reserved. And the oil won't flow on anyone else. And even though you may see yourself as small, God sees you as significant. Oh, I love that. I love Lady Sylvia. I love your takeaway. How God sees me is what matters. Absolutely. It does not matter what other people say. It doesn't matter what other people think. It doesn't matter how they perceive me. None of that matters. Only God's opinion of me matters. And I love this from Valerie. Walk in your own calling. Absolutely. Don't get so enamored with someone else's calling. You may not have the spiritual life or the prayer life to handle someone else's calling, and it won't even fit you. Just like when Saul was trying to put his armor on David for David to go fight Goliath, it won't even fit you. So go in the strength that God has given you, because that is where God has decreed and declared and commanded the blessing is on you operating and you following, flowing in the gift that He has given you. Because yes, Sharon, it will not flow on anyone else. And one of the other things I wanted to note is when David resisted the temptation to take Saul's life, when they were in the cave and they were in the back of the cave and Saul went in there to relieve himself, all of David's friends were saying, hey, look, the Lord has delivered your enemy into your hands. Go ahead and kill him. But David said, I will not lay a hand on God's anointed. Even though at the present time Saul had an army with him hunting David down to kill him. When the opportunity came for David to take that revenge into his own hands, he would not do it. And so I thought to myself, would I do that? If given the opportunity, of course not killing, but if given the opportunity where it almost appears like God has at your feet laid an opportunity to get back, to get even, to stop all of the aggression that someone is pointing towards you, how David just pulled back and he allowed the Lord to handle it. So for me, that was a lesson. Let God handle all the discipline. Let God handle all the chastening. Don't you try to do anything. Don't you try to get back. Yes, they lied on you. Yes, they misused you. Yes, they talked about you. Yes, they said all kinds of things, or they tried to circumvent the blessing that the Lord had for you. Just let them do what they do, and you trust God, because can't nobody do it like the Lord. So I just learned from that just to let God do it, to step out of the way and let God. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is God.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of Matcha Ministry. We hope you found it inspiring and encouraging. If you'd like to dive deeper into this topic, you can watch the entire live Bible study by clicking the link below this video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. See you next time.